English lessons.
Relative clauses. We all know them, we all hate them, especially as they're divided into defining and non-defining. But today I'm going to show you easy ways to tell them apart. So let's start with what a relative clause is. A relative clause is a secondary sentence linked to a main sentence. That means that we cannot find it alone without a main sentence. We use it to give extra information about the who or what we're talking about in the main sentence. Now, what is a defining relative clause? Well, basically, it's a relative clause that is absolutely necessary for the main sentence to make sense. Let me give you an example. These are the people who bought the house. Now, if I remove who bought the house, I'm left with these are the people. People who? We have 7 billion people in the world. So who bought the house is a defining relative clause. Another example, this is the man who she met at the party. If I take away who she met at the party, I'm left with this is the man. Well, man who? We have men everywhere. Who she met at the party is absolutely necessary and is a defining relative clause. Now let's go to the non-defining relative clauses. These are not so necessary, very interesting, but kind of like gossip. We don't absolutely need them for the main sentence to make sense. I'm going to give you an example. The celebrity who has 10 children came to my house. Who has 10 children, if we take it away, does the rest of the sentence make sense? Yes. The celebrity came to my house. Therefore, who has 10 children, nice piece of information, but a non-defining relative clause. And finally, our last example, his brother, who works at the supermarket, is a friend of mine. So when I take away who works at the supermarket, does the rest of the sentence make sense? Of course it does. His brother is a friend of mine is a complete sentence. Who works at the supermarket is a non-defining relative clause. So there you have it. Easy ways to distinguish between defining and non-defining relative clauses, so we don't need to be afraid of them anymore.